Phoenix is not done fighting this woman. Police went after her for years with trumped-up charges.
Correct.
Everyone knew it, right?
Yes,
It was a big deal.
Form.
it was.
Nobody is occupying the curb lane.
But the case was handled by a detective in training, Michael Davidson, and attorneys questioned Smith about Davidson's training.
Do you see anywhere in Detective Davidson's training records where he received any training at all that is required by the Traffic Bureau's Vehicular Crime Unit?
Form.
No, sir.
Not see probable cause in this case.
When the full truth finally came out, after 3 years, a judge tossed the case.
What matters is he appeared from a place that he shouldn't have been to a regular driver.
Welcome back. Today we're taking a look at a case that took place in Phoenix, Arizona in 2019. Nubia Rodriguez struck and unalived a Phoenix police officer during a traffic investigation. The city of Phoenix then charged her with negligent homicide. But after several judges found that the city withheld evidence showing that the death of the officer was the fault of the officer, the case was then thrown out. Just as late as August of 2025, the city of Phoenix then pulled out of a lawsuit settlement which they agreed to settle for falsely accusing and charging Ms. Rodriguez. Now they have decided to pursue a legal battle with the woman they attempted to frame.
Phoenix is not done fighting this woman. Police went after her for years with trumped-up charges. After the court tossed those charges, she filed a lawsuit. And now records show the city just pulled out of a settlement. If she looks familiar, it's because she's the driver who hit and killed a Phoenix police officer who darted unexpectedly into rush hour traffic. It was tragic, terrible, but the city couldn't let it go then. And as you're about to see, they still won't now, even though new video shows the city admits the officer made a mistake.
Well, rest in peace, Officer Paul Rutherford. Signs across the Valley freeways recognizing and honoring the Phoenix police officer killed in the line of duty 1 week ago today.
Paul Rutherford's death was a tragedy. While investigating a traffic accident in 2019, he suddenly moved into traffic.
He jumped in front of me. Like, why would he do that? Why? This is a busy street.
That woman is Nubia Rodriguez. To charge her with negligent homicide, police withheld this video evidence from the grand jury, and the court found they used misleading and biased testimony.
And I do not see probable cause in this case.
When the full truth finally came out, after 3 years, a judge tossed the case.
What matters is he appeared from a place that he shouldn't have been to a regular driver.
And if you're wondering about the Arizona move-over law, you can clearly see Ms. Rodriguez obeyed the law. She was 2 lanes over from the initial accident. 1, 2 lanes over where the officer ran, and that's where he was struck. Even with that being said, the key factors of the dismissed charges included initial findings. At the scene in March 2019, officers determined Rodriguez was not impaired. The prosecution's claim, investigators used data from the SUV to suggest Rodriguez was speeding, despite being warned by experts that the data was unreliable. Judicial dismissal. In September of 2022, a Maricopa County Superior Court judge dismissed the negligent homicide charge. The judge ruled that the state lacked probable cause, noting that the officer ran out in front of Rodriguez from a place a regular driver would not expect. Evidence issues. Multiple judges cited the withholding of video evidence from the grand jury, which showed the officer darting into traffic as a primary reason for throwing out the charges. Unfortunately, this officer lost his life, but it is not the fault of Ms. Rodriguez, as they took her through this incident for several years. My question would also be, why is there no penalty for the city, the police department, for hiding evidence?
Whether he was an officer or not, he ran out in front of her.
After the charges were dropped, Nubia filed a lawsuit against Phoenix for malicious prosecution, and records show the case was set to settle. The city's attorneys even requested a pause in the case so the settlement could be approved by the city council by July 1st at the latest. But that didn't happen. But here's what did. Phoenix replaced the attorneys who reached the tentative settlement and brought in new ones. And that means the lawsuit will continue, possibly for years.
Do you swear the following testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
So far, only one deposition has been conducted in the case, and we got a copy.
My name's Cummings Smith.
And you're a detective at the City of Phoenix?
Yes.
Detective Smith taught traffic collision investigations at the police academy.
Why is it important to establish a safe traffic pattern?
That way no one's harmed during the investigation.
Are officers trained about the dangers of secondary collisions?
Yes.
And Detective Smith was asked about all of the policies, about all of the tools that officers could and should use. Tools that Rutherford did not use before he was hit, like flares, a vest, and a whistle.
Fair to say that flares are an early warning system?
Yes.
And the Phoenix operations orders specify that officers will wear a traffic vest when they're directing traffic, correct?
Correct.
In addition to flares and traffic vests, the City of Phoenix operations orders require a whistle to be carried in all marked police cars, true?
Yes.
What are whistles used for?
Directing traffic.
Detective Smith did not investigate Rutherford's death, but attorneys questioned him about how the investigation was handled.
You were in the unit in 2019. You knew that the unit was investigating Paul Rutherford's death, true?
Form.
Correct.
Everyone knew it, right?
Yes.
It was a big deal.
Form.
It was.
Nobody is occupying the curb lane.
But the case was handled by a detective in training, Michael Davidson, and attorneys questioned Smith about Davidson's training.
Do you see anywhere in Detective Davidson's training records where he received any training at all that is required by the Traffic Bureau's Vehicular Crime Unit?
Form.
No, sir.
Phoenix told us they won't comment because this is an active lawsuit. As for Nubia, in a statement, her attorney told us, quote, "The City of Phoenix's treatment of Nubia Rodriguez remains, in a word, abhorrent. The city falsely accused Nubia of the homicide of a police officer who, by all accounts, was a good man who made a tragic mistake by running into traffic. The city refuses to take accountability for its officers' actions and the absolute destruction of an innocent woman's life."
And let's not forget, this is the same department that did this to an innocent man and held him down on the burning pavement while he literally cooked. Not only that, there are several other cases that this department has been involved in where they have brutally attacked citizens. Now, when it comes down to the department, we see there is no police accountability, and there never will be any. A brutal and disgusting department. Make sure you know your rights, always protect yourself, and stay safe. With that being said, we the people, you, signing off.